And so I'd like to say a pleasant good morning and welcome to Jet TV Liberia, Afrozilla Media, Afrozilla West, Freedom Radio Liberia, Jala TV, and scores of other online media platform here this morning. We coming to you live from the grounds of the capital building. As we all know, today marks the speakership elections and that of the elections of the president pro tempore. And so we outside the grounds of the chambers, the both chambers. No grounds of the both chambers. I mean, outside the capital, we are not been allowed. And so, folks, we here. And we see folks from the CDC. I see the assistant minister for Minister of Agriculture for Research. I see here we score some militants here. Slogan for Councillor J. Kofa to ascend as the speaker as today marks the more important election. And so we hear we say the Assistant Minister at the Ministry of Energy, Titi Swen, Emmanuel Titi Swen, has also joined scores of sedition here, singing slogan for Speaker Kofa to be the next speaker of the 55th National Legislature. And so we stay here. We have not seen a momentum on the grounds of the capital singing slogan for Richard Nangweku. We have not seen that, but we're still here. We hope to talk to some of. And so we're still here. This ground is getting it's getting very jam-packed to capacity. I see scores of citizens are outside here. They're waiting the results that may come from the elections that will take place here today. And so this is the side of the national, the representative, the lower house. This is the end of the lower house, but we see basically seditions are here in the numbers. I have not seen a group of people singing slogan, jubilating here in favor of Representative Richard Nangweku. And we see a scores of United Partisans here with the flags raised up, and I think these people are here from the angle of the United Party. I see them here in the numbers, so they are in black. They are all here in black. They are all here in black. I'm seeing here the pattern of the rescue mission. Knowledge is knowing what not to fear. And basically they are here to support the candidature of their partisan who is in a race for the speakership. Richard Nangweku, a financial expert, who is also going against a legal expert in Councillor J. Kofa. And so we're still here at the grounds of the capital. and we here. So there are a lot of slogans being sung out there, and we sang out there today from different political pundits. And this is another slogan coming here from the United Party. You hearing them? They say Councillor J for nothing Kofaga love, but he did not make it. I don't know. But this is a popular slogan that is normally used all around Liberia, that came from popular podcast host Prophet Key Yawezo. And so this is what we're hearing from there. They say Kofa got love, but he don't make it. And so we're still here, but their place is actually jammed to capacity. And I see people still trooping their ways in. And then we are making our way now to the grounds of the Senate, the side of the Senate. Now we have Madam Victoria Kokwe. I also see her here with former lawmaker Julia Duncan Cassell. They're here today.
Coming back to the legislature and new people. So we have come to celebrate with them. Regardless of us not winning, it is important that we celebrate with our winner. Female candidates, because we all are winners. We have female candidates, and more especially, we have female candidates, female representatives and senators vying for leadership position. So this is important for us. This is why we are here. We are here to celebrate with our colleagues. So you can see our own big sister, mother, the former minister of gender, the chair of the Wangosa Group. She's here with us in solidarity. She too ran, but we are not discouraged. We are here to celebrate our women today, to encourage them to stay for what we all fight for when we all were running.
What's your take on the speaker election today?
Well, I am not a member of the legislature. I have been sitting home, not following in details. Since I've been on the ground, I see a lot of ambience around the different candidates. I see more crowd behind Deputy Speaker Fonati Kofa, and I see the ambience also around the Deputy Speakership. So one cannot tell, because this is politics, anything can happen at the last minute. So we cannot say this person will win or not. But we look forward to see a mature, responsible leadership of the legislature where they will speak for the Liberian people, they will be in the interest of the Liberian people. This is what we look forward for, because we all campaign on the basis of anti-corruption and other things about our country. So we look forward to see a qualified, responsible leadership of the legislature.
Your party supported the CDC in the runoff elections in October 14, 2023. And today is the most anticipated elections has to do with the speakership. And I did hear you that you are not part, but I think you guys support and you have some influence. Basically today, we want to know what's your side definitely in the speakership election.
First of all, you need to know your name.
Yeah, I'm Shakespeare Zezem. I report for Jet TV Liberia Online.
Okay, thank you. Like I said, I have not been following in depth. And let me be very clear here with you. I am not that person at this movement. I'm not that person who is completely attached to a political party. I just said in one of the questions that I look forward to see a responsible and qualified, responsible leadership of the legislature. This is what I look forward to see. It's not about which side you are, right? Yes, of course, I would want for CPP to win. I would have wanted for CPP to have the speakership of the legislature. And at this point, we don't have anybody who I have heard about from the CPP angle who is vying for the speakership. So we look forward to a responsible leadership of the House of Representatives.
Thank you so much.
That was the voice of Madam Victoria Kokwe. a former senatorial candidate in Morrisville County. And then we're still here this morning. We would like to take our way to this ground of the side of the Senate where the senators are to talk to a few individuals as to what they think about the speakership elections. And so we're still here on the grounds. We getting the feedback from scores of partisans who weigh in as to who to be the next speaker of the 55th National Legislature. And then we're now making our way around the grounds of the Senate. There are two elections be taking place here today. The elections of the Speaker, who is the third powerful person in the country, and the elections that also be taking place here today for this Senate pro tempore. And as such, we're still here on the grounds of the Capitol. Let me talk to one of the CDC. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see you here today in a very radical move. Tell us, what's your prospect about today's elections?
No, but the move is not too radical because we are already getting an intake that Fonati is the next speaker of the 55th National Legislature.
What's your reliance?
The reliance that we got the numbers. That's the reliance. We got about 25% from our side. Because the opposition people that work with Fonati is a short game that the Reggie Kun who couldn't win it was just an opportunity for Reggie Kun to come back here. How can we make a man who it was very difficult to win because Speaker of the House? The next question is where the development
do you think the dynamics of Liberian politics, especially legislative politics, is going to change this time around?
I think so. The expertise of this Fonati Kofa serving as Deputy Speaker and his leadership will play as a new 55th National Legislature. Very new. And they will work in the interest of the Liberian people.
I see this as a very hard stop. Though, I mean, people may come on their side, but people don't want to do a short-term business with somebody who may not carry it to the extent that they want to reach. So I see the relationship with the legislatures. I see that if they want to support Fonati as a short-term relationship, do you think they're going to rely on that short-term relationship to elect him as the next speaker?
The first thing the legislature, the guys in the lower house said, they suffer in the hands of the ruling party's speaker. Now they want an opposition speaker that will work in the interest of the people. This is not about short term. They have about leadership. What can you do? How can you lead the people? That's the major thing now. And Fonati is the man that we think. We are not legislators, but we believe that Fonati can be the best person.
Thank you. And so the Crush Tama is staunch supporter of the CDC, giving his own take on what it goes. So we're still here. This is how the grounds of the Capitol. I've seen scores of people here in the Unity Party paraphernalia. As you can see in this video, they are here. Singing slogans and chanting battle cries for their side in the political divide. And so this is how the grounds of the Capitol look like. People still putting their way in, trooping their way in. As we hear, they're still trooping their ways. And so we want to talk to schools and cross-section of people. I've seen somebody here, corruption, anti-dirty claims, quote, UP with justice, down with impunity.
You will observe in a society, all of us are in two groups.
Okay.
The followers, the leaders.
Leader.
We call it the governance. The two specific codes are in Article 34E, the second code, claims code. When and if you are among the followers, the governed, if you broke the law, you did wrong, it is the second code that has jurisdiction to convict and prosecute you. When and if you are among the leaders, the governors, if you did wrong, you broke the law, it is the claims court that has jurisdiction to convict and prosecute you, according to Article 26. Due to the absence of claims courts in our justice system, those who act under the authority of God go with impunity from wrongdoing, because a court must have jurisdiction over the person and the subject matter before its judgment is binding. So, you see, those who act in public offices are never bound by court action. They block the court because it is written in the Constitution. If you have suit against one who acts under the authority of government, such suit shall originate in a claims court. Article 26, originate. What do you mean by the word originate? Now, if you say originate where it evolves, where it emanates, where it starts, and if you don't have claims courts in our justice system, where will you take the man? If you talk it to Second Court has got no prescribed jurisdictional power over one who acts under the authority of government. This is why we have corruption so rampant in our society. This culture of impunity. Because if a public official did wrong, you talk it to Second Court, the lawyer will plead not jurisdictional power over his client, and they will throw the case out. Sometimes we don't understand it. And so we say they bribe the judge, they bribe the court. It's not a big man. No, a court must have prescribed jurisdictional power over you, the person, and the subject matter before its judgment is binding.
So are you using it as a means to call the attention of the international community of fellow Liberians who are not involved or who don't have idea to what you have seen?
Yeah, the thing about it is it's a combination of all of those that you're talking about. Because we already petitioned the House of Representatives. They have passed the bill. Since 2013, the House of Representatives passed the bill and forwarded it to the Senate. The Senate has been holding it down in committee room. You know, look, as long as we don't have critical justice, the corruption will remain rampant. There's no way you can protect, because if you say the man has used or misused money, it is an allegation. And that allegation must be proven in a court of competent jurisdiction. You must give the man due process. Sure. And the Constitution says, if one who acts under the authority of government.
So finally, before we take leave of you, this is something we say is been deeply rooted into the Liberian society when it comes to corruption. Now you as a person that want to see a claims court, and then how do you think we can work around this thing so that the culture of impunity cannot still be lingering around here?
This is exactly what we're doing. We're creating awareness, because these things we are talking about, they are in the Constitution, and all of you standing here, you don't have any constitutional right. If you look at Article 10, Article 10 says the Republic should ensure the publication and dissemination of this Constitution throughout the Republic and the teaching of its principles and provisions in all institutional learning. Where large you never went to school and you learn the Constitution. No, they keep it as a sacred document. Because look, if people are not aware of what's going on, you cannot have any. Look, all of us were working for this institution. There's a bonus that came up. The bonus is 500. None of us has not just idea that the bonus is 500. If the paymaster comes to 100, that will take it. But what if you are aware that the bonus is 500 now, he comes to 100? My man, what's that? So when you are informed, you can challenge, you can deny. But when you are ignorant, you are gullible. You take anything. It is the gullibility of our society based on the ignorance. We don't know what our rights are. We don't know the Constitution. And this is the problem. So the question, if the awareness we are creating, if we come to a point where those of you will be elected, and we get in a large group, because this thing is about number. Politics is a number game. Except it is our right. We beat the other bill. They always tell us, my man, either you are doing this thing, I say, no, I'm going to win one. Plenty. But having a president, having a president, you need to sacrifice.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
They will concur.
Thank you.
We don't want your support. As you continue to promote it, it will spread.
Okay. Your name again?
Augustus Dekai Jones.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Jones here basically talking about the culture of impunity that's continued to linger in the Liberian society, the issue of corruption and rampant corruption, massive public corruption. and to see how best that these things can be minimized. But on this note, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for following us. Thank you for following us. This is Jet TV Liberia. We're also live here today on Afrozilla West, Freedom Radio Liberia, and Jala TV. And so I would like to say thank you. My name is Shakespeare Ziambo. I've been here this morning and still here. I'll give you updates of what's taking place here on the grounds of the capital as things go on. As we still here, there are people still trooping their way, and in a moment from now, I think all or most of the senators and representatives are in the various chambers, and the elections will take place today, and the results will be announced. And so, like I said, thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Follow Jet TV Liberia for more updates. Follow Afrozilla West for more updates. Freedom Radio as well, and Jala TV. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. We will subsequently bring you happenings as they unfold on the grounds of the capital. As we know today, the speakership elections, we have two major contenders. We have the financial expert in Region Nambakun, who hails from the Unity Party, and J. Fonanti Kofa, who hails from the CDC. Both of them are experts in their various disciplines. Fonanti is a legal expert, and Richie, who is a financial expert. And both of them come with wealth experience, and the choice is with their colleagues who are members of the 55th legislature. And from all indications, what we're hearing, the Senate pro tem elections is basically being contended, is a web ballot elections from what we're hearing, that Yombli Kanga of Grand Bassa County is the only contender in our elections, and we've been hearing information been reaching us. The current president pro tem in Abo Tugbe Chie is one of those persons who is leading the charge in making sure that Madam Yombli Kanga Lauren is sent to that position on the web ballot. We added on here about Besanga Finley, but it has not been confirmed and officially announced to the public that he's still contesting. And from all indications, we're hearing there's a web ballot for Madam Yombli Kanga Lauren. And so, folks, we're here bringing you live coverage from the grounds of the capital. And so, thank you. Thank you. And so, basically, what we see at the front of the building that the senators use is the CDC is putting up. Okay, I see the speaker. I see the party chairman. I see former representative Akara Screen.
We have authority.
Charge Zayo. Mana.
So we're still here. The debate is on. So, this is a very tense breeze here today. So Unity Party and its alliance. So this is a very tight race, especially for the speakership. This is a very tight race. So folks,
Israel.